Hello everyone, and welcome to this tutorial where we're going to create a Cessna airplane. What we're looking at is a scene that I created with the plane in the middle. We're going to focus on how to model this plane, so step by step by adding the blueprints and then creating this model. And after that we're going to put some clouds in the air and let it fly. So if you like this, stay tuned and we're going to create this airplane. So here we are in a clean Blender file with just the cube here in the middle, and we don't need that one. In this part I want to create the blueprints. I'm putting them in the right direction, so we can start in part number 2 with creating the first base of the plane. Putting them in the direction is I'm pressing N. We have this bottom over here, this panel over here. I'm choosing background images and I'm adding an image. I'm opening it and let's have a look. I have 3 images, one from the front, one from the side, and from the top. I'm starting with this one, so pretty good. I'm making this a little bit bigger, something like 10. So it should be good. I make it a bit brighter, so pasty. And this should be the front. It's calling front, but I'm pressing 1, and I like to work in this way. From 1 is the side, 7 is top, and 3 control is front. It's a little bit weird, but you're just getting used to it. If you know a better way to do it, if you have another way to work, just do that, but this is how I work. Then I'm adding a new image, opening it, tutorial 28, and I want the top image. So, and I should call that, where is it, top. So now I'm starting adding a cube and trying to match them with the right size. So this should be, I want this point, the wheels, and the top of the wing. So I'm scaling that. So, oops, as, oh, now I'm doing weird things. As Z. Yes, oh, maybe screencast will do some fun. Oh, that's doing. But yes, good. And the top image, and we drag this one over there, and we can see this plane is way too small. So I'm also making that 10. And it's almost good, so now I have to make that a bit smaller, and I'm doing that with the size, and put that a little bit leftwards, and still a little bit smaller with the size. So make sure that's something like this. It's really important you do this well and take your time for it, because if you don't do that, you'll mess up with this scene later, and I can't recommend it. My other image, that's from the front one, is a bit weird. It's not really matching, but I discovered it works well. So don't be afraid that you think, oh, it's not good. It's something with the wing, and it's pretty weird. So this is good, and I will show you in the last one. I'm adding a new image, opening it, and where is that one? This one. And 3 control. There we go. So you go to 3, this is the back, and control 3, this is the front. And I'm calling this, is this front? No, this is front. So this should be front, left. Yeah, left. So we have to size this image as well. 10, oh, maybe 15. Yeah, and I will make it smaller. So great. So we have some little bit of space there. So I'm dragging this a little there. It's good. And we want this wheel. Now what I want to do is ignoring this wing, because it's jamming my reference. So if you work with a different reference image, you should size exactly. But with this one, keeping it here, I want this point. You can see some line over here, so I'm putting it right there. And in the front, I should put my plane a little bit more upwards, something like this. And this is good. So the problem is this wing here comes to there, but this is till this point I can show you. Don't be complicated. So, and we have a problem over there. And I don't want that. I don't know why that is, but this image doesn't match really good. So back to normal, like this. And we have a perfect, yeah, I call it a mall, where it's fitting in. So this is the plane. And then I'm removing this cube. So we have a clean image. And yeah, you can play with the opacity. And this is a little bit too bright. So something like this. You can see the orange line pretty good. We're talking to the cycles engine. If you have a GPU, toggle to GPU compute. You get fast renders. You don't have to touch anything yet. In the next part, we're going to create the base of the plane. So this is this part, very important one. I'm not going to create the wings yet. So it's these windows and this part. So that's what we're going to do. So see you in the next part. So here is the blueprint what we created, and I think it's a good thing to start right now. So we're adding a plane and we're putting that there and rotating it 90 degrees. That's perfect. So we drag it a little bit here and we need to mirror this one. And I'm going to this modifier and select mirror, deselect X, Z. And when I'm dragging this, you can see there is a double one. Exactly, this is doing exactly everything what I'm doing. So that's what we like. And we have to match it, of course. So this is not really good. I think we should match this exactly in the middle. And this should be almost good. Almost good. Alright, I'm fine. Yeah. So dragging this a little bit here and scale this a little bit, and this is also good so you know what I'm doing. Whoop. Yes. All right, so we'll keep going and extruding it, and try to use as many less lines. So don't make for every little movement a new line, because later when you're going to work with this base, you're not happy that you choose for that thing. So this is alright. I want one over here. So there's a split thing here. We need that later. So if I'm doing something like this, it's weird. So, and this is better. I can't really explain that why, but it looks very logic, right? Okay, that's for the Windows frames. All right, we're going to do this and one more. It's really, really simple work. You don't need to be totally magic to do this, but yeah, you need to have some handles to know where to start. Alright, and I messed this up hundreds of times. Same with that car. That was totally not my thing to model. It has so many difficult shapes, and I'm trying a lot of new to model new cars to get more skilled, but it's really something weird. It's hard. It's a hard thing to learn. That's what I want to say. Now it's enough. Anyway, but yeah, creating planes and cars is so cool. Creating your own super high-tech car. Love that. Really, I do. So, do we good? Yeah, we're good. Don't forget, we have to tweak this one as well, and something like this should not be nice. Okay, and yeah, I'm just continuing with my work, with the work we do. Oh, don't drag it something like this. You need straight lines, or else you get messed up later. And we don't want that. We don't want to be messed up. Okay, right. So we have a look from the top one. Yeah, we should put some tension on this. And it's getting there. We're going to subdivide this later, not now. Because yeah, it sucks really right now. That's not a problem. But okay, and we want just one over here. But try to avoid too many lines, because you get really crazy. Alright. Good. Enable clipping, because we're doing some magic stuff, and save your work. Because this is a point that is, we're going to put that round size in it. And yeah, we need to do this pretty good. I think I'm now going to enable Subdivision Surface. Yeah, why not? Alt, right mouse button, and we use select everything here in the bottom. And we're going to select 3 and then Control 3. And we want this really nice shape. So I'm dragging this to this point. You can see this one. Deselect clipping needs to be something like there. Enable clipping again. Alt right mouse button, and I'm now a little bit irritated by this these settings over here, but yeah, it doesn't matter. So something like this. We want this rounded corner to be in the middle. Alt right mouse button, and we're doing this again. Yeah, just merge them. And what do we have? It looks fine, not bad at all. And something over here, and one more. So this should looks nice, and you can choose for this to make this a bit better. Alright, okay, cool. We're going to the top again, because we are not finished yet. We have to make this part, then we are finished, and this needs to be a little bit more straight, something like this. Whoa, it needs really to go down, something here. Right, okay, really interesting. We're doing good. Alright, just let's start. We select these like this, and oh no, just lower them a little bit, put them right there. Yeah, this is a very important part. Don't mess this up. Something like this, and now we have to solve these ones and these ones and the last ones, and there's a lot of things to fix. I know, something like this is weird, but yeah, you can make that really smooth later. We have a nice hole there, not really a problem. We can fill that later just by selecting these and press fill. And now we have to look. This is nice rounded. This can be tweaked by first moving this a little bit. And drop that over there. And same for this one. Okay. Cool. So, and now we have to finish this thing in the back. But it's not really hard. Yeah. Only this, something like there. And make that round. Okay. And we have the same thing over here. We have to fill that. And it's starting here. So we should select this line. And I put this a little bit downwards. And then I'm going to do this, this, and then alt that one line. Cool. So okay, this is open. It's not really a big deal. And of course we're gonna tweak this with all the mistakes on something like here. We can change that, make that nice and smooth, but it's not for now. We're doing that later in the next part. Try to look again if everything is good, and then we're going to do a lot of cool stuff in the next part. See you there. So here we have the base of the plane from the Cessna, and the next part what we're going to create is this main wing on top of it. So I'm adding a cube and putting it the orange dot right in the middle because we're using a mirror. The mirror, where are you? There. And deselect X and turn off I, and when you're moving it, it will go there. So we're working from this middle point, and I want to see if we work exactly in the middle. Not really. So yeah, this should be a bit better. So bring that back, and we start with a starting shape. And I think it's something like this, maybe from the front. Yeah, you can see the thickness of the. We did already pretty good. Now we have this nice rounded area. It is really thick, and then it gets thinner. So something like this, and this is already smaller. It's more downwards. We have to rotate this as well. Yeah, and I think this should be good. Of course we can tweak that. Wow, you think this looks weird? You're totally right. 1, 2 X faces. Still not. I think same for these ones. Faces, and we have to drag them, clipping to the middle, and then it's good. All right. And we select these faces, we remove them, and bringing everything to the middle. Oh. Is there another part? Face. All right. To the middle. There is something weird going on. Tell me, what is it? Oh, right, it's already there. We have to drag it over. Sometimes I'm getting a little bit confused. So, there we go. Pretty good. And this can be a little bit better. But yeah, we don't should focus a lot on it right now. Only thing what we need to do is dragging this. Oh yeah. To this point and make it a little bit smaller. So we're finished it right there. Maybe I'm going too a little bit fast. Sorry. Just stay calm and breathe. Things get all right. All right, and on top it's going a little bit more down. Alt. Shoot. No, we have to select it by hand. I'm so lazy sometimes. And smaller it. And of course we have to scale it up a little bit. But overall, it looks pretty good. And you can see there is more going on, like here. And we can tweak that right now. Cool. Nice arrow. Smooth it. And maybe use a subdivision surface to make that smooth it way more. Anyway, so now we have this arrow. Maybe we can put it later. Well, let's do it now. In the edit mode, selecting these. I think they need to be right there. But do we have conflicts a little bit here? You can see this arrow has some really nice shapes. It's pretty cool. Let's see. Yeah. Aerodynamic. That's how you call it. Right. So now we have this nice line. That's perfect to create a window. It's perfect. All right. So what I want to do is select these and faking this a little bit. And you think faking? Yeah, because we're not seeing it, but we have this nice rounded shape. And the trick is, this is really a trick, or this is a little bit messed up. So you can put that. Oh, put there. Okay, cool. The trick is to select these. So we're creating the windows right now. So something like this, and then shift D. And when we fill this, it looks like this. What isn't a really big tool. Control Z. Now we have to see what I'm going to do. The tricky part. Oh, right. Moment. I did. Yes. P. Selection. Right. Okay. And now I'm selecting this one out there. I'm going to follow this window. And on the end, where I see nothing, I'm selecting that one. And we're doing it exactly the same for this point, but we're not doing this, but we're following it. As you've seen, when I fill the scene, it looks really horrifying, not nice. So this was a way that works for me. I hope it also works for you. So there we go again. And you have to connect it with that one. Fill it. Oh yeah, we have two of them. Really interesting. So connect these. Yeah. All right. We have that boy. Come on. Yeah, I wish there was one more there, but it is what it is. And it's almost the last one. There we go. And what can I select? Oh, I select this. Good. Or should I select? Yeah, I'm selecting that one. It's better. So now we have a point reach to fill everything. Yes, and you see that point's also filled. So let's do this. Yeah, okay, nothing bad at all. Yeah, you think, oh yeah, select everything and then I press fill, but then things get messy. You have to do this just by this way. I couldn't find another way to make this nice rounded shape gloss. It's really yeah, something to discover yourself. So if you know a better way, feel free to do it. But if you think, yeah, well, that works also for me, thanks, Rob, there you go, use it. So we have these points. Okay, what are we gonna do? Something like this. Oh wow, I like to use 4 at the time. Oh, I pressed D. Don't like the B button. 4 at a time. I don't know why. When you make this smooth, you have a nice window. So later we're going to put a nice frame in it. But yeah, this is how it works. It was a really complicated window, but it works. So save your work. You don't mess up. And we're going to this one. And this is exactly the same, but it's easier to do. Nice shape. You can see, oh, you need to be a bit more like this. Do that before you changing that. That's not how I did it. Or maybe we can put something. Yeah, you can see it looks nicer. I think it looks nicer. Alright, again. Shift D, P, select it, selection, and I think we can press fill, yeah, and smooth it. You won't see a big thing. Alright, big difference. And this one as well, it looks, yeah, this, I want to know what happens right there, but we will see what is happening. Well, we select all these vertices and Shift D, P, selection, and we're going to fill it. And because this is a weird shape, I'm putting that in mind. Subdivision, we have something there. This is just what I'm inventing right now. I don't know if that works. I really don't know. Subdivision. Okay. And same for this one, subdivision. Because I don't want to ruin this right now. Subdivision. So, okay, cool. Fill it. Ooh, a little bit scared what should happen, but I think it's still good. Oh wow. Oh cool. Oh yeah, really interesting. Two. What a wonderful window shape. So what do we have? It is not really fitting, and I don't like that, so I'm removing it, and I'm trying to do that different. Shift D, P, selection, fill it. Yeah, now it works, so don't know why I was doing that weird stuff. Anyway, we have that window, and we need one more. And yeah, almost done. Is it almost done? Well, before you do that, there's something right here what we could change. I hope it's not meshing. Oh, this looks good. Yeah. Okay, so we have, it's more original. And what happens if I touch this? No, I'm not going to. Or do I? Yeah, let's have a look. If we ruin it, we know that, and we quit. Oh, it's still looking good. Alright. Cool. Alright. Now it's time to, oh yeah. Now we have to bring them back in the place. Go back. Oh. Or is it that these two are not matching? Yeah, you see, I'm doing all that stuff for nothing. Anyway, we'll start creating this one. And you know, you just select everything. Everything on you and should be there. Really important to keep that in mind. Cool. Shift V, P, and selection. And this is like what I did with the front window, extruding it. And finish it. There we go. I wish there was another line because we have one over there. Or maybe I just subdivide this one. Looks what happened. I will do that. So good. Okay, cool. Oh yeah. This should be more on top. I also got conflicts. Oops. It's not really a way to tell how it needs to be done. Just if these are not matching, it looks shit. Yeah, I don't have another word for it, so I'm changing that. If that needs to be done. This is a really frustrating window, I can tell you that. Oh, yeah. So, what is not a good excuse to say, well, we are the creative brains behind it, so we have to fix that. Saying Blender is not doing well, it's not a good excuse, right? Oh yeah, something like this looks promising. Cool. Well, let's have a look what happened. I think we're doing well. 2, 3, 4. Ta-da! 4. And one more. 2. Oh, I wish there was another way to do this. So time consuming. Well, yeah. Still good. Still good. Okay, cool. I can't imagine this works. Oh no, okay, cool, smooth. Oh yeah, you are weird. Control and oh, that should work. What the? Did something weird. Oh yeah. Okay, cool. smooth it. Oh yeah, then it's okay. We fix that later. Sometimes when you're selecting everything, remove the doubles and pressing Ctrl N, it's removed. That's what we want. So we have a nice window behind. Great, cool. So this was another part for creating this plane, and we're going to fix some little bugs later to make it better and smoother. So I hope you enjoy this one, and in the next one we're going to create this back tail, the plane. So see you there. So we have a solid frame or a solid base from the plane, but we need to make a tail wing. So that is the next part. But before we start on that process, we need to fix a lot on this because it's not really doing well. This part is getting inside and this is outside. We didn't put any focus on that. Maybe we can remove these vertices and doing it again. And a bit smaller. And extrude it. Smaller. Yeah. A little bit inwards. Should be good. Don't mess up with that part. It's still good. Scaling. And one more time. And we're almost done. Sometimes they are acting really weird, like this. I don't want that. So what you need to do is selecting them and put them upwards, but these are very close, so you can drag them a little bit. So you can move this upwards and this guy too. So yeah, very weird, but it is what it is. Yeah, and close the ends. Fine. Fill. So there are two ways to make an a tail. That is by creating a cube and creating it, but we can also do some magic over here. First, we need to make this a bit better, and that is that I select some vertices on top and I'm extruding that. But before we do that, we should organize this a little bit better, or else we get trapped. And I'll show you later what I mean with trap. So we're creating an extra line, something like this, and this needs to be very good configured. So, and we want one over here. Okay. You won't see a big, yeah, you see a little problem popping up. It's really dramatic. Oh yeah, oh, nice. So good. That is better. Yeah, you can already see something. So let's start with this process. And yeah, we need a tool. Yeah, no problem at all. Selecting these two. Alt home. Deselect that one. And there we go. Extruding it. Selecting these vertices over there. This is already very funny. What I can do is put them right there. I'm putting these. It's like a great puzzle. And yeah, okay. Now it's really integrating well into the plane, or else when you use a cube it looks not really convincing. So smaller. And another one. And we can put these over here because we have some extra thing over there, putting it here. We're fixing this later, not now. So this looks really funny. But what is it in real life? If we go switch to another layer, it's really small. It's from very thin to thicker, and this is exactly the opposite. This is from thick to thin to thick. So this is how we change that. And it should give some better results. Should. I don't say it is. Yeah, and same for this back tail. We also have to select these. Okay. Cool. You can see something is happening right there. I think the only thing to fix that is by remove that line, so make that smoother. Okay, cool. But I'm still not really happy with it, and that's not a big problem because we can solve that, of course. One over here, one over there. Okay. Just watch it and you can have an opinion of it. You can see this is really weird, so that needs to be fixed. Like this, and still a bit thick there. Cool. Right. And you can tweak it, still you think you're good. I just want to make it a bit believable. Okay, so we have a nice tail from the plane, what is really acting promising, I hope. Okay. What is this part? What are you doing? So if I make it like this, okay, cool. This is not really convincing me. Alright, okay, cool. And still some little tweaks up here. Alright, okay, wow. Sometimes you have to say to your own work, wow, I like it, or ooh, I totally don't like it. Well, then we go to the next part and save your work. It's gonna be a little bit difficult. Only selecting these and pressing Shift D, P, and selection. Yeah, bring them back. Yes, and make something like this, and another one. Now we can put that over here. Took me some hours to discover how to merge some of these things together, but this is a way that works. It's far from perfect, but it works. Yes. And there we go. And there are a lot of lines. Oh no, it's yeah, there are some. I think we're going to do this a bit different. Sorry for the confusing. And I'm creating a cube. Yes, I do, because I was not happy with this result, because there were too many vertices, and I didn't really liked it. So, but you won't really see it in the end. But yeah, if you can, you should do it. And there we go. Fake it till you make it. All right. Here we go again. Oops. We have to display it. Sometimes I turn it off, but sorry. And I don't know why that is turned off. Okay. Yeah, I just go through it. Just ignore the one. Yep. And one more, and we're already almost there. And I like that. Yeah, okay, cool. Cool, and come on. And this one gets all there. We have some little part over here. I do not really know what it is doing. Really, I don't. But yeah, I think we should put some attention on it. It's getting really small. That's why. A bit bigger. Something like this. Alright. And I'm putting a subdivision surface on it. Subdivision surface. And now we can make that smooth. Smooth. Yes. So that works. You see, it's matching perfect. No problem. And the thickness, you can tweak that, of course, but after we've done this. And this part, I really don't know what it is. I should look at it on reference photos, I think. But yeah. It is good. Okay, now we have to put it right there. Make it a bit smaller. Alright. And this is a bit, I don't know what I have to do with this. I don't know what it is. So I'm just trying to match it. Okay, cool. So we should put that orange thing, something there, so we can rotate it. Oh, I thought rotate it, but it's not really the way it's rotating as I wanted it. Anyway, I think maybe we have to put it right there. Yeah, oh no, not really. Anyway, this is the tail, and yeah, why not? We're gonna create this tail as well. Alright, it's just a small one, so why not? For that one, we need a modifier mirror modifier, and turn off the X, turn on Y, and put this orange thing in the middle, orange dot, really important. Clipping, and there we go. So now it's clipping, and make it a bit smaller. It's already small, so we have some nice rounded shapes over there, and it starts already a bit weird. What we can do is we ignore this raster, we create this part and later that other one. That's the best thing to do, I think. And this one, we should make that more finished. Okay, cool. And same for that one. All right, and there we go. Yeah. Oh, we can do it like this. No problem at all. Yes. Yes, some really funny, nice hooks everywhere. Not a big fan of it. But yeah, we have to deal with it. We have to. What happens if I'm using this? Nothing bad. Alright. Cool. And this is not the best. Yeah, you can always turn on the subdivision surface to already smooth it. Yeah. So tweak that one with this and smooth it. Smooth the thing. Okay, cool. I think this can be smaller. Yeah, definitely. Really small. And I want one over here. Okay, great. So, and there should be one more there. Cool. And you can create a cube, mesh cube to finalize these. And we put on a mirror. Mirror, there we go. X, Y. And, oh, in the middle. Come on. In the middle. Yes. And this is a hard one. It is a really small part, but it's a hard one. Putting it there. Or maybe not. Sometimes I think it's complicated, but it's totally not. Good. Oops. Don't know why that's happening. And right there. So now it needs to fit. Subdivision Surface. It doesn't solve always the shapes with when you make things smooth, but I can recommend it to do without your stuff look so weird. I think weird is the best thing to smooth. So, and we can give them some funny thing. All right. Cool. So we have the back tail. And one more finishing touch. Yes. And then we should also select these. Okay, good. If we're not happy, we can always tweak it a little bit more in the end. Great. Okay, this is part number 5, I thought. And the next one, we're gonna create other random stuff. I think these wheels and the frame on it. So stay tuned and see you in the next part.